Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Nick and today I'm really happy to announce that I finally created this amazing amateur studio. The studio is still not in its final form because I want to place some shelves here and I want to place things that I love most on the shelves. I want to place some cigars, I want to place some good wine, I want to place some flowers. I also want to place these small boats, these tiny boats that are carved by hand. I kind of fell in love with them when I was young and I really want to place one about here. So I'm really happy to announce that I finally have a studio in my home. And it's really interesting that it connects with my real life, why I want to talk about procrastination today. Procrastination was a huge problem I had. I was always trying to leave the things for tomorrow, for Monday, for first of the month. It was like I was stuck in this endless loop of procrastination. And it was like I never did the things I was supposed to do. It was always on Monday. It was always next Friday. It was always first of the month. I was just stalling things and leaving them as they were. We always have this battle with procrastination. I even had a hard time creating this simple, small home studio. When we face something new, we always have this resistance. We always have this like, maybe I should leave the things as they were. Maybe I shouldn't even try to do that. We always stumble across this lack of discipline. And I've noticed that a lot of things can help you in this position. And I've noticed that a lot of things can really help you to stop procrastinating. But there are not some exercises or tactics to stop procrastination. To really stop procrastinating, it's deeper than we think. It's really even connected on emotional state. I found a 3-step process that works every time when I try to procrastinate. For example, the first step to stop procrastinating, you need to connect with something on a deeper emotional level. When you think about something, not doing that thing is harder than doing it. You have to connect with something on a deeper emotional level. Like not doing the thing will be harder than doing it. For example, when I started making these YouTube videos, they were really hard for me. I was even struggling to make an Instagram video. It was really hard for me to create a 15-second video. And then when I started making them every single day, they kind of got easier for me to edit. And after a while, the process becomes automatic. But the deeper emotional level was that I really wanted to share my knowledge with people. It was really harder for me, mentally and emotionally, to just wake up and stroll through the day than to wake up and film an Instagram video. So this emotional level kind of became a habit. And that was the keystone why I stopped procrastinating. So the Instagram videos became easier for me to do. I started a TikTok account. Those videos also became easier as I did them. But I had this resistance when I first started making TikTok videos. And after a while, that resistance was gone also. And after that, I started a YouTube channel. At first, this was really hard for me to do. I still had this emotional connection with sharing these amazing videos with you guys, but filming a 10-minute video was like a science fiction for me. Even 15-minute videos, that was like making a movie. I finally realized that making an Instagram or TikTok video was a piece of cake. And then I started making the YouTube videos too, and they became easier as I did them. I'm not some kind of a YouTube expert. I still have a lot of things to learn, but this procrastination stopped me from doing this. I wanted to start a YouTube channel long time ago. And then I kept on procrastinating these things until I got this emotional connection with the thing I want to do. So when you want something really deep, it kind of becomes easier for you to do. It kind of becomes harder for you not to do the thing than do it. If you connect with something so deep and you avoid it, you kind of have this bad emotional feelings. You have this bad mental state. You may feel anxious, you may feel angry even. You may even be depressed because those emotions tell you that you already know what you should do and you're not doing it. And this emotional state is really important if you want to stop procrastinating. That's why you champs need to find what you love doing. Because when you do, it will be harder for you not to do the thing. The second, motion determines emotion. One of my favorite quotes. If you just stand up in this very second, really try this. Stand up and try to do something, you will immediately feel better because our bodies reward us when we move. Your brain recognizes this physical activity, you moving with your hands, you watching some things, you thinking about doing something, and it rewards you. It really is as simple as that. Motion determines emotion. If you lay in bed all day, if you watch Netflix, if you scroll on TikTok, if you scroll on Instagram, even YouTube, you will feel bad because our bodies are made to move. When we move, when we do something with our hands, instead of laying in the bed all day, we're feeling better. You don't have to overthink everything you do. Just stand up and do it. Even if it's wrong sometimes, even if it's not the thing you love most, don't overthink everything you do, champs. Just stand up and engage in something. Take your thoughts in physical reality. And that's how it becomes easier for you to stop procrastinating. As simple as that. And the third and the last, it's never easy to be disciplined. Discipline is something most of us lack. And I honestly think that discipline has a lot to do with this emotional connection with us doing something. For example, if you have physics test and you hate the subject, you're not really gonna love learning about it, about the test, because you don't have this emotional connection with the subject. And sometimes you have to force yourself to study about something, right? And it makes sense. Some subjects are very easy for us to learn, to grasp. And some different subjects, for example, math for me or physics, was a horror movie. I simply hated those subjects. I couldn't be disciplined. I didn't have this emotional connection with the subjects. I barely had a C at the end of the year. So it is really simple 3 steps process. You gotta be connected with something on an emotional level. You gotta be connected with it if you wanna keep on doing it and stop procrastinating it. Because when you stop doing that thing, you will feel worse. You will feel these negative emotions. You will have all this, maybe even be angry, anxious, maybe even depressed. You will have these bad emotions because you're not doing the thing and your body and your whole physiology wants to do the thing. And the second one was motion determines emotion. Just stand up. Just stand up and do something. Start dancing if you want before you engage in the activity that you need to do. Start dancing, start singing. Your body will recognize this pattern and it will reward you with all these incredible emotions, with endorphins. These things that will give you the strength, give you the inspiration and motivation for you to start doing and engaging in those things. And usually people know what they should do, but they never do it because they're way too lazy, or they see that activity bores them, or they may not have this emotional connection with the thing. But champs, we must do those things. Sometimes even this job, even the thing I love most doing, filming these videos and helping you guys by sharing my own experience with you, sometimes it's hard for me. It's not as easy as it looks in this video. Even for this video now, the camera went out of battery once and I had to stop and refilm the same thing again. The second time, my microphone battery went off and I had to recharge them for an hour and then I came back. So nothing is as easy as it looks. If I told myself, well, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I won't do that because it's harder for me to go and lay in bed and think about doing this than actually stand up and do it again. So champs, I really hope these tips will help you in a way to stop procrastinating. I got a lot of questions from people asking how to stop procrastinating, and I can't simply answer those questions in 15 seconds video. I had to make a whole YouTube video about it. And really, these things help me personally to stop procrastinating. And it's not tips and tricks. You have to be emotionally connected with the thing you're doing. And when you're emotionally connected, when you know that you should do something, it's easier for you to stand up and do it. Even then, if you procrastinate, just stand up. Motion determines emotion, and be disciplined enough to go to the end. Because if you're a visionary, you have to do these things. You must do sometimes you must do things that you don't love doing. Champs, thank you so much for listening to the whole video, and I hope in a way I kind of inspired you to stop procrastinating. And I think that you can reward me with the like button. Honestly, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button because I have a lot of things that I want to share with you. And if you love this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button too because I have a lot of news that I want to share with you in the future, and make sure you don't miss any of them. Whoa, almost forgot to tell you to watch this video next because you're gonna love it.